Hey guys, it's me. I'm back. It's time with another Doctor Who review. Oh boy, this episode. Oh, this had me wigged out for at least an hour afterwards. It's also going to be kind of hard to explain. I'll try my best, but forgive me if I'm vague. And also, massive spoilers for this episode. And I highly recommend that you watch the episode first. And this was an episode done a little bit different, so this review will probably be done a little bit different. So let's get to the recap. We open up with someone talking to the camera, basically saying this is the story. And this guy narrates the whole entire thing. And he basically is our narrator, but he's unreliable as we find out as it goes on. But that's later. So we then see this team of four, going into a space station as like a rescue mission because the space station has gone quiet for, like I said, a couple days. Anyway, they go in, we follow them, and then we follow them as they run into Clara and the doctor, which they're off doing their typical thing, going back and forth about the whole thing of sci-fi where they always had space in front of everything, like space, restaurant. Just typical banter between those two, which was really cool. Then they all meet, and as they're investigating what happened to the crew, they get attacked by something. Don't see what it is. But all but one managed to escape in a room, which the thing had I think it was a tentacle or a limb or something that gets cut off, and it just turns to dust. And so the doctor discovers that it's organic material. But it's not like something that he's seen, which he's seen a lot. So they keep going. They run into some different things, problems here and there with the control system, but eventually, one by one, the rescue crew gets taken out until we have their leader, Clara, and the doctor. And the scientist guy who's been narrating this whole thing, who is somehow alive, but not with the doctor in them. Which we find out, well, we found out earlier that he invented these sleep pods that you go in for 5 minutes and you feel well rested. Like, messes with your brain chemistry and everything. It's really weird. Well, the doctor figures out that that machine is causing excess crust in your eyes, and so that crust has now been evolving and has become sentient. And as they more research and discuss, they find out that even though we saw it, you saw what might look like them. The crew didn't have cameras. And so, even though this is filmed in shaky cam, they don't have cameras. So the doctor's like, how are they seeing? Well, we find out that there's dust in the air, like the little crusts in your eye. Not only have they like joined together as sentient beings, but they are sentient by themselves and can see through the dust. But someone has hijacked that video stream. And so they go through and then we find out that the scientist guy knows that they're sentient beings and honestly just doesn't care. He basically is evil, says that the dust talks to him, which ooh. Anyway, so the doctor, Clara, and the lead rescuer end up going in the TARDIS, leaving, rescuing themselves. All while the doctor is constantly saying, I don't get it, this makes no sense, this makes no sense. And then boom, they leave. And then the scientist guy pops back up one more time to say that his plan was to make this video that we've been watching this whole entire time. The whole reason why he did shaky cam is because we've been following them, and that this video is meant to send the message and basically make it so that the crust in your eye, you the viewer, becomes sentient and starts taking over and it's going to be slowly building and stuff. And as we go off and he's saying this, we find out that he is an extra evolved member of this creature group that they call the Sandman. The Sandmen. Which was a really cool scene of how they came up with that name. But anyway, we find out that he is a very advanced version of it, and that he's been dead for years. It's just slowly been taking over him. And as the show goes off, we see him slowly dissolving and talking, being super creepy. And boom, that's the episode. Wow. When they said they were gonna do horror for this episode. They weren't kidding. This one really messed with my mind. As you can see, just even talking about it has made me be more conscientious and feel my eyes. Heebie jibbies. Alright. So, that was it. Really good. I really liked it. Creep me the F out. Anyway, tell me what you think down below. And I will see you guys next time, where I don't know what video I'll be doing, but on the next Doctor Who review, we will be talking about an episode that marks the return of both Rigsy and Ashilda. Awesome. And the subject matter is a system of an underground, looked to be like a town in London filled with aliens, which, wow. Any one of those by themselves would be awesome, but all three of them together, wow. Can't wait to see how that comes out. Anyway, till then, see ya.